Hello guys, welcome back to my lesson. In this video, I want to tell you more about the parabola form with factorizing equation. When you got the equation like x squared plus 3 or y equal to minus x squared plus 5, I can figure out the form of this graph will be smile like this one, and the form of this graph will be set face with this one. Why? Because I focus on the coefficient of x squared. The first one I have here is x squared. It means 1 multiply x squared. 1 multiply x squared. So because 1 greater than 0, we will have here is mine. And the second example we have here is minus x squared. This means the coefficient of x squared will be minus 1. And because minus 1 less than 0, so we will have here will be set face. Okay, so about the form of quadratic equation, the main thing here in be the coefficient of x squared. So if I got the coefficient of the general form of quadratic equation will be here, we have the a greater than 0, we will have smile face, and next one you got a less than 0, you will have sad face. Okay, so that is the way how can determine the form. When I combine this knowledge, this information to factorizing form, I'm got the form of x plus 1 and x plus 3. So can you figure out the form of this graph? Yes, okay, so this one will be smile. I will explain it later. And then I'm got here is x minus 1 multiplied with x minus 3. Yes, this also will be smile face. The next one I'm got here is x minus 1 and 3 minus x here. So this have to be sad face. How about that? Why I can determine this one? Look at this. We can see that the outside number of these two brackets will be 1. And about the number of x here, you got two positions of x. The first x will be x and the second one will be x. So I want to figure out the coefficient of x squared. I need multiply together three positions. The first position will be outside the bracket, the second one will be the first x, and the third one will be the second x. So from here, I'm got 1 multiply x now. I will have the coefficient of x squared will be 1. You got x squared here is mean 1, so that's why you got coefficient of x will be greater than 0. So because of greater than 0, this means positive number. This means smile face. That's why I have this form. The second one is also important. The number outside of this one will be 1. The first x and the second x here, so we have here is 1 times x is mean x squared. The coefficient of x squared is positive or greater than 0 now. That's why I'm got the smile face. And how about the last one? You can see here the number outside the bracket is 1. The first x here, but the second x is not x. That is minus x. So I have here is 1 multiply x and multiply with minus x here. You got minus x squared. So minus x squared means the coefficient is minus 1, negative, or less than 0. That's why I'm got here is sad face. The form of this function will be the sad face. Okay, so let me make clear about this one by another example. I'm got here is 2 multiply with 1 minus x and 3 minus x. So what is the form of this graph? You can see that the number outside here will be 2. The first example, the first x will be minus x, and the second x will also be minus 8 here. Multiply them together. I'm got here is 2x squared. 2x squared means positive. So we will have smile face for this one. The next one I'm got here is minus 2, 3 minus 2x multiply with 4x plus 1. So how about this example? The number outside the coefficient here will be minus 2. The first x here is not 2. It's not x, it's not 1, this is minus 2. So you got here is minus 2x. And the next one here you got 4x. You got 4x in the third position. Multiply them together, you got here is 16x squared. So 16 greater than 0, positive number. That's why you got smile. One more time, you got smile number. Sorry, smile parabola. Okay, the next one here is for 1 minus x and 6x minus 1. Okay, so how about the form of parabola for this case? You got the number outside is 4. The first x is minus x. The next x here is 6x. Multiply them together, we have minus 24x squared. And minus 24 will be less than 0. Less than 0 is means sad face, so we have here. Minus 24 will tell you about the form of the quadratic equation, the form of the parabola. Okay, so general form, we have the form of factorizing. Here is a, h minus b, and h minus c. It's very carefully about the number outside. In this case, we got h, you got h, and you got a outside. This means a squared. And based on this information, maybe smile or maybe sad. It depends on the size of the number a in here. If you got a greater than 0, this is smile. If you got a less than 0, you have sad. That's it.